Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here. So I told people that I would try out Elder Scrolls Online, some time ago, and along the way, a few things have changed, and I want to go over those today and kind of give you my, outside opinion of the game. No, I haven't played the game, but I've seen tons of betas, tons of releases, and you know, somewhat of a Reddit veteran when it comes to checking out what people have to say about games. So, although my opinion may be somewhat controversial, I think some of you guys may appreciate it nonetheless. So, Elder Scrolls Online went some kind of like open beta event this weekend, and the reason I didn't participate is, well, it's still under NDA. The last time I've seen a situation like this was was with Final Fantasy XIV Online. And you guys know what I think about that game. I think that game sucked. It's the only MMO that I played and really hated the beginning of the game. Always when I play an MMO, I love the start. I love starting fresh from nothing. You kill the boar and you do like 2 damage to it, and it just feels like epic. You're just started out, you want to get to the top, and that journey, gets me excited. Except in Final Fantasy, it put me to sleep. And, I'd check the Reddit in Final Fantasy, and every post would be either, this game is terrible, or, some dude showing off his cute character, something they saw on the wall, some clouds, some puffy shit that I really didn't care at all about. And I know the endgame in Final Fantasy turned out to be pretty good, and that is what counts in the end, but still, I had some really bad impressions of the game, and I felt they handled it really badly. I mean, yeah, people understand it's a beta. If I play on your first open beta event and stream it, and the servers crash or there's bugs, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. I know how betas work, So I don't really understand why these companies prohibit people from streaming and showing content from the beta of their game, especially at a stage where anyone can log in and play it. It's kind of like these guys are hiding something, and it's certainly not a good sign in my book. Now, I've checked out the the Reddit, see what people have to say about the game, even though I haven't played it. Keep that in mind. That's very important, very relevant. People have a lot of opinions that they really think the game is kind of crappy, but from what I've seen on the Reddit, some people genuinely enjoy it, and from what I can tell, they don't enjoy it on the fact that, they really love how their character looks in some, colorful dress. They like the game because they like the game. So, it does seem like it hits some type of audience, and, if you are the type of player that perhaps like the earlier games in the series, that perhaps just, likes MMOs, you take your sword and you kill some helpless animals and get some experience, get some loots, get some crafting skills, it may be the game for you, and, this weekend is a time where you can try it. On the other hand, I have had some close friends tell me the game really isn't all that. They have some really bad thoughts about the game, and a lot of them are really, not going to play it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm still going to check it out when it comes out, and for me, that is when I can stream it. I've come to the point where if it's not something I could show people, then I'm not going to bother playing it. And when it came to Final Fantasy, I got around this by posting, some crappy images of just, things I drew in Paint and some screenshots of the game, and I'm sure it was very painful for people to watch. A few other criticisms about the game that were pretty relevant was that, when it comes to people who release games, it's a business, so they're going to try to extract as much money from their players, their customers, as they can. And, this game, Elder Scrolls Online, is kind of pushing that a little bit. I believe they're charging $60 for you to buy the game, and then once you've purchased it, there is a subscription fee as well. And, this is a model that has been used in the past, but, we're talking about a decade ago. So they're trying to bring this back, and, it does take a lot of money to run an MMO from my understanding, but it's also a very competitive type of game, and it may really hurt them in the end. Often I've seen MMOs really become what they are because of the people playing them, because of, you know, how many people get interested in the game. When I was playing Dark Age of Camelot and I saw a lot of people go to World of Warcraft, you know, I was checking out the game, seeing what I liked about it, and there was very little. I thought Dark Age of Camelot was just easily the more superior game. But because more people knew about World of Warcraft, and eventually when I started playing, I saw that the community aspect, the guild aspect, the type of competition that you saw because there was so many people playing really pushed the game ahead. And, you know, if not for that, it really wouldn't have worked just as a game, let alone in the popular sense. Anyway, if you guys want to check out the game, go ahead, and you know, you'll probably hear more about this game from me when I actually get to play it, which we'll have to see exactly when that will be. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.